Hi everybody, it's Shalene, and you're not going to see my face today. We're going to do some coloring. So grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, glass of water, something, and let's get to it. So for Valentine's Day, my husband had asked me what I wanted, and I said nothing, and he said he had to get me something. So over the weekend, he had asked me. So Saturday, I ordered this. It's a Derwent battery-operated eraser. I seen Jen from Reading with Pugs had ordered it, and she showed how to use it. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to get it. I don't have batteries in it right now. It takes 2 AAAs. And this is what the package looks like. And it comes with the extra erasers. So I got that, and then I needed some blenders. So I got Prismacolor blenders. They come unsharpened. I already sharpened this. So I got that for Valentine's. And then people were talking about white jelly rolls, and I said I don't really want to order white jelly rolls. But I remembered I had a pencil case full of jelly rolls that I only use for writing. I don't use them for coloring. And I ended up having 2 jelly rolls, 2 white ones. And then in my Fiskars gel pen, I have a white one. So I'm going to try to use them sometime. So there's that. And I have to show you an OMG for today. Every once in a while I might throw one in. I belong to a couple of coloring groups on Facebook. And this was done with Prismacolor pencils. Unreal. Done on cardstock. It says it's a Pitbull Mastiff mix. Prismacolor Premier Color Pencil on a 12 by 12 inch Stonehenge print stock. That was an OMG moment for today. I thought it was someone's picture of their dog. So if you remember a couple weeks ago, I was coloring out of the Creative Cats coloring book. And I did it with my Prismacolor markers. And I finished it. So there's that. And the other day I was watching Jen from Reading with Pugs. Whenever I say Jen, that's who I mean. So while I was watching her video, she did a Color With Me video. So I colored out of this coloring book. And I did this page, done with my micro refine colored pencils. And I did use the blender pencil through here, a little bit, just to get a little bit of shadow. Thought that was cute. So there's that. Don't mind me, I do not own a tripod. So this weekend I would like to get one. I don't know if I'm going to have to get a new camera. This only records 28 minutes. So I have to be really careful what I do. While watching Jen, I also was coloring out of this coloring book, Christmas Magic. And I used my gel pens. They're my Fiskars. And so I did this. The black is the background, and then I just colored it in. And I'm not trying to be crude, but I have no idea what these are supposed to be. But they don't look right. And I had my son come in, who will be 27 next month, and I said, what does it look like? And he burst out laughing. I'm going, okay, I have no clue either. It's supposed to be Christmas. So yeah, that's what I've done. And then tonight, while waiting for my batteries to charge, because I was having problems coloring, I decided to pick up the Spooky Sweets coloring book. I had to buy this because Jen bought it and I fell in love with this coloring book. So tonight I'm working on this page. And I'm gathering that everything like that is chocolate and candy. So I'm doing the crosses and the browns. And you really can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying. So I'm using light umber right now. And when you color, you don't want to press down hard. Just color in layers and kind of keep going over it and over it. So, that's what I'm doing. Didn't know if I had much to talk about today. I meant to do this video last night because I want to do coloring on Wednesday nights. Because there's nothing that I watch on TV on Wednesday nights. And I can set up at the kitchen table with everything spread out and color. But Amber had asked me to stay later for babysitting. And I did. And then the weather got nasty. And I didn't feel like driving home. So I spent the night there. So no video got done. So, of course, my son, who will be 25 next month, him and I are partiers. Me, not so much with the drinking, but I love music. And I love my 80s music, my big hair band. So, he was playing a ton of videos on his big screen TV with the stereo hooked up to it, playing a bunch of 80s music. So Carson loves to dance, so we had Carson dancing, Dylan's dancing, and I had Blake and just dancing our fool heads off. I was drinking Dr. Pepper. And we did that for a couple hours. So that was the extent of that. And then today I babysat, of course, and Blake, his head he had a flat spot on the back and a couple other things going on with his head. So he's had to wear a helmet. He has to wear it for a total of 3 months, and he's halfway through it now. And he has a physical therapist that comes in a couple times a week and works with him, because he favored one side of his neck before the helmet got put on, and he didn't like to turn his head all the way to the left, and he does awesome now. And the flat spot's just about gone on the back of his head, and he had a bump on his forehead, whatever was going on with his skull. So that's just about gone too. He's pretty good about wearing it. But he had that today. That's for half an hour. And then Carson is not good with his speech. So he has a speech therapist once a week for an hour. And that was also today. That's always on Thursdays. So while he had that, Blake's appointment was right before that. And then he gets tired, and he was taking a nap while Carson had his therapy going on. And it's paid for through the county, and it's a really good program. So when they get to school, everything will be okay. Noticed my yucky nails. Most of you know my nails are usually long and nail polish on them, but this week they decided to start breaking, and this one here, I don't know if you can see it real good, this one here broke way down in here, so yeah, I wasn't very happy about that. But my nails grow quick, so in about another week I'll be able to start. I don't like nail polish on short nails, so I'll just wait. I might put on a strengthener. But okay, so far, this is what I have done with the crosses. And I have 16 minutes left for recording. I don't know why this only records 28 minutes. Maybe I need to mess around with it, or maybe I need a new camera. I don't know. Let's see what color this is. Gray. I don't really want a gray. I want a really light tan or something. What's this? Excuse me. Let's try henna. Yep, I like that. Excuse me. When you color I'm using my Prisma colored pencils. Don't press down hard on them. Just keep going over the area you've been coloring to get it to the darkness that you want. Excuse me, I need iced tea. I should have filled my cup up before I started coloring. So, Jen is an enabler. She calls me an enabler to her, but she's just as bad. So, the other day I went on Dick Blick's website, because I have their catalog at home here, and I ordered the Derwent watercolor pencils and the watercolor brush that she showed on her video, and I ordered the Prismacolor pencil sharpener just to have a manual one, because I have an electric pencil sharpener that I love for my colored pencils, but I would like a manual one as well. So I ordered that, and I ordered some pastels. I used to love pastels when I was in I think elementary school. I started using them, and my grandparents would buy me a beautiful set at Christmas time, and I had a lot of colors because I colored a lot as a kid, and I kept up with art class up through my senior year. I loved drawing and coloring, and I still have my portfolio from all the stuff that I did. I'm gonna have to pull that out sometime and show you some of my finishes from a kid. And if you've never heard of Zentangles, I like to do those. And go to Google Zentangle, and then images. It is so cool, and I have a couple books on how to do that, and I have the pens to do that, and a sketchbook. So I'll have to show them another time. And then I'm going to have to see if there's any settings on this camera so I can tape longer than 28 minutes. Because right now I have 12 minutes left. And once I get the tripod up and things get working better, I would like to make the longer videos. Might not always be. Oh, I really like this. Kind of looks like chocolate. Sorry that you can't see it like I wanted you to. I have to see what I can do. This camera did not come with a paper manual. It came with a CD-ROM, so maybe I'll have to pop that in. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night, Friday night. Pop that in. And see what it says about recording. But I really don't want to get another camera. Don't know if you can hear the noises in the background. Justin's playing on his computer. He's playing a game. And I just ordered the rest of the Sims 4 stuff packs and expansion packs. I'll be doing that this weekend, also putting it all on my PC. And no, I won't be doing videos of the games. That's just something I won't do. Sundays, I want to get back into doing my floss tube videos. So, but I'm going to say goodbye because I only have 9 minutes left. But this is what I have done so far. It's done with browns and umber. So I think it's supposed to look like chocolate. And then the other candies I'll probably do in the brighter colors. But I love this coloring book. And when I color, I like to put my paper on a clipboard. And then I have it clipped on so the page doesn't move and it's on a hard surface. So I always do that, and I love this page. And this book here was the Spooky Sweets coloring book. The pages are on one side, so it's not two-sided. So if you want to use markers, you can. So I planned on using markers, but I'm like, I'm going to use my Prismacolors. Because see, I finally got them all in the case that I bought. So they're all in there. Yep, I'm all happy with that. Might do a little bit of blending to see if it'll look a little bit better. But I'm going to say goodbye and look for my next color in next Wednesday night. And I'll talk to y'all later. If you like this, click on the like. If you would like to see more of these, click on subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.